are from the UK, and what brings us is the treatment option that you offer for my son who's autistic. So he started showing the symptoms very early on when he was around 1. It took us a long journey to get the diagnosis, but we knew around the age of 2 that he does have autism. So 6 months ago we decided to look into the option. We did our research and we realized that with the new technology it's not going to be dangerous. There aren't many risks. So everything was very clear and transparent. So we trusted the clinic because everything was clear to us. He has managed to surprise us on every step of the way. And he does that daily. But I'm hoping that the stem cell therapy will just give us a boost for that purpose in general.
Some impact. Yeah.
Well, our experience here was very relaxing. Everything was well thought of in advance, and as soon as my son walked in, he was comfortable. He was at ease. The environment, everybody was so friendly, and every little matters. All the staff are well trained, and on both that were nice and kind people. 10 out of 10.
Hello.
Hi.
Good afternoon. Can you please tell us where you come from and what brought you to Swiss Medica?
So we are from the UK, and what brings us is the treatment option that you offer for my son who's autistic.
Okay. When was your child diagnosed and what symptoms or difficulties affected to your child's life?
So he started showing the symptoms very early on when he was around 1. It took us a long journey to get the diagnosis, but we knew around the age of 2 that he does have autism. And that's when we started looking for treatment options, therapies, lots of different options. And we've had a successful journey so far. He's improved a lot. He's doing very well, but of course the difficulty and challenges are always there. We came across stem cell therapy treatment option around 6 months ago. To be honest, more than that, but I never trusted because it's experimental and I wasn't sure. But I think the reason I was a bit scared was because I never sat down and do my research. So 6 months ago, we decided to look into the option. We did our research and we realized that most of the risks are myths. With the new technology, it's not going to be dangerous. There aren't many risks. There are very tiny side effects. So the only thing that will come out of this is either he won't change or he will have some improvements. So we decided to give stem cell therapy a go. The next step was to look into different clinics to find out where we would like to go. We booked a few consultations with a few clinics, and then after lots of back and forth discussions, comparing the treatment plans, we decided to come to Swiss Medica.
What was the reason for you to come to Swiss Medica?
So there lots of different options. Well, of course, location was more suitable for us from the UK. Two, they were very honest and transparent, so we had lots of back and forth, lots of consultations. We had lots of questions, back and forth emails. I think we had 3 or 4 video consults, 1 telephone. We at least had over 20 emails answering our questions.
They explained everything.
Everything, yeah. So everything was very clear and transparent. So that builds. We trusted the clinic because everything was clear to us.
Great. Tell us if you can, what was the most difficult moment in your life related to your child diagnosis?
Oh, it's an emotional question, isn't it?
A little bit.
Yeah, it takes you back to maybe the moment that you realize he's autistic and his future is not what you were planning to have. So they still have a lovely future, but it's not necessarily the one that you were dreaming of.
I saw him. He's a lovely kid. Um, um, what therapies or treatments have you tried before this treatment here in Swiss
Well,
Medica?
we've done ABA,
Mhm.
ABA therapy, we've done speech and language therapy, we've done occupational therapy, we've done behaviour therapy.
Did they help?
Of course, yes. Supplements, diet change. They all help to some extent, yes.
And what was the deciding factor for you in choosing stem cell?
Um,
Over those therapies, the stem cell was.
well, it's not going to interact with anything. It's an added
Yeah,
treatment. So we're still doing what we were doing anyway. This is just a bonus. So extra option to
yeah.
improve the outcome. That's all.
Um, what are your expectations for the long-term period after the treatment?
So what I would suggest to all parents, and I'm pretty sure they do this anyway, is a lower expectation. But
Yeah,
anything that
right.
happens after that is a bonus.
Yeah,
So that's where we are. Our expectations are low, but he has managed to surprise us on every step of the way. And he does that daily. So I'm pretty sure um, that journey will continue regardless of the stem cell outcomes. But I'm hoping that the stem cell therapy will just give us a boost
yeah.
with that progress
To
and
have
journey.
some impact. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, tell us about your general experience here in Swiss Medica, about the procedures, our staff,
Oh, right.
medic. Yeah,
10 out of 10. um,
nice.
so um, I am keen to share that because lots of parents are like me before coming here, but I was happy with the procedure, but you're stressed because any traveling with an autistic child is stressful.
Yeah, and
Every
hard.
step of the way could go wrong. So as a parent, you would predict that and try to prevent it, but it's out of your hand when you're in a different country. So that bit is always stressful. But our experience here was very relaxing. Everything was well thought of
Mhm.
in advance, and as soon as my son walked in, he was comfortable. He was at ease. He always says, no, he's stressed. His body is tense. He's scared of not knowing what's going to happen next. But he instantly fell in love with the staff, the environment. Everybody was so friendly, and every little matters. Um, everybody will, all the staff are well trained, and on both that were nice and kind people. So they would go down to his level, even if it's a little tickle, it's a little touch on the head, they would make him feel at ease. So he was very comfortable, and above all of that, he's been happy. He's been just singing, running around the corridors, and that's the corridors that had treatment rooms in them. So I was expecting him to have lots of running around, hiding away because after the first treatment he might worry, but no, he was looking forward to come back to the treatment room, surprisingly.
Great. And for the last, do you have some general advice for those who are considering stem cell therapy to try it? Do you have some advice for those parents?
Well, nobody's going to trust a stranger saying it's good, go for it. I would say the first step is to start your research. My advice is don't just put it off because you're worried that it's experimental or something might go wrong. Do your own research. I'm pretty sure after a few weeks you will go to the conclusion yourself that it is a good option to go for.